I take it you're Riku.
Are you with Ansem?
You are half correct. Let us say that he is not the Ansem with which you are familiar. He is Ansem, and he is not Ansem. Perhaps a nobody best conveys the idea.
Riddles were never my thing. Try again.
He belongs to neither the light nor the dark, but walks the twilight between.
Oh.
Catching on now? Oh yes. You also stand in between the light and the darkness. It appears we have much in common.
Maybe. Like you said, there really is darkness left inside of me. But so what? Darkness is my enemy. And so are you for reeking of that awful smell.
Oh, so it's a fight you want. Very good. I shall take you on.
He just random dude just comes up and to hurt you. Okay. Now we're facing this guy. Alright, buddy, what do you want from me? What do you need this time? God dang it.
Taste this!
Just need it. Aye! Do I have one? No, I don't. I have it at 8 though, I think. Ugh. Just do a thing already.
You imbecile!
God dang it! Why can't you just want to duel you? I literally just want to duel you. Like, I'm gonna rely on duels for the most part. Like, get rid of them. There we go. Mildstorm it is!
Take this!
Alright, so he has a 0. And then nothing else. What are you doing? What are you doing? What? Come on, really? And he has a 2. I can't break 2s. Rather dual 2s. No, stop it.
Here you go.
No, stop.
Taste this.
Stop. Okay. Stop. Oh, well, okay then. Are you real? Well, when I'm in darkness, I can at least like keep attacking them and just like do it that way. So I guess we'll just fish out for breaks and then the other thing too. Oh my god, look at that. Just hit him good. Ooh, that's good stuff. Look at this. Oh my god, we're wrecking him hard. You don't like this one bit. Dang.
You still can.
Yeah, you did not stand a chance against us. No, sir. Darkness OP. It's OP. Raise his attack as per usual.
I find coursing through you there is a darkness of formidable power growing, well worth the trouble of aggravating you. All this excitement has provided me with invaluable data.
What?
Many thanks, Riku.
It was a trick all along.
And you fell for a fishbowl. Alright, whatever. Well, Burstman 10 and all the way to 9. Got another plan to save my behind. Ugh, I've been saving a lot lately. Been saving a good time. So we're at B9. So that means we only have like 9 more floors to go. And the first floor should be the one that like we end up like being done at essentially. Like, that should be the case in point. So we're like almost halfway through Riku's story, I think. Well, not halfway through because it's 13, so it'd be after these 2. So Agrabah. To meet Prince Ali, as you can see, but not as you know him. He's not there, as you will tell. He's in Sora's story. Welcome to Agrabah! Easily one of my favorite Disney worlds. It still is. I don't mean like worlds as in like, I like visiting in Kingdom Hearts. No. I don't like what Kingdom Hearts did to Agrabah. I feel like it just kind of ruined it a whole bunch. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I really do think that. And I just wish it was more akin to what I remember it being in the show. But it ain't. Okay, this is Explode. Gotcha. This is Explodey boy. Unknown room. Timbuktu, eh? So as per usual, we get rid of all these guys. It'd be good to do that. Attack him from behind because he likes it. He likes it that way. And I gotta get rid of other people here too. He's a swordsmith guy and everything else. Get out of here. Okay. Yeah. Oh, now I'm in darkness mode. Well then. God dang, dude, like, what is darkness mode supposed to like be more powerful like when you upgrade it or something? Because it's already freaking OP as is. Like, I don't know what it does exactly, but I'll tell you this much. I feel unstoppable. I feel utterly unstoppable in that mode. I'm just like, okay, cool. So we get it. As far as I could tell, the bonuses that you do actually get for darkness mode just don't last long enough in any individually given fight. And if it was up to me, essentially, I probably would have upgraded darkness like once and then like never again. It's kind of like Sora's like health in his story, where just like you kind of don't need it because you have like the healing and whatnot and all the other cards. I mean, Riku obviously health is far more important because you pretty much only get health or attack power to upgrade. And it was up to me, I would upgrade attack power all the time, but I get stuck not upgrading it, so health it is then. Fine, whatever. Fine by me. Boodle-boo. But it's just very weird to me that they give you the chance to upgrade darkness, and I just don't understand why you would. For a number of reasons. It only comes out every now and again, and you're always gonna have attack, and you're always gonna have health to like worry about and whatnot. And I just, why would I choose anything else? Cool, I got the gold. See, how is that just impulse? Like, can't I like use that during like boss fights where I just do that and not Maelstrom? Because it takes like a lot more cards, as I recall. Whatever. Get you too. I'm happy that this game has reinvigorated my whole entire let's play Kingdom Hearts bit. I really am. Like, it's something that's a little bit more magical to me in that sense. But I kind of figured it'd be this way. And just be like, yeah, you know, we're playing Kingdom Hearts. Seems pretty fun and exciting. Should probably go look into what else it does. Conqueror Spice would probably be here, right? Or does it tell me after the fact? I just don't want to go into all the rooms, honestly. Like, if I'm gonna be honest, I don't want to go into all the rooms. No, thank you. I will be saving Atlantica when I have to face Ursula, though, because I know that's gonna be just. Ugh. I froze once on there. I expect it to freeze again. Okay, cool. Oh, dang it, I keep forgetting. I like wait for it to like hang. Dude, the stupid car guy. those big guard guys, I swear. It's the worst. Thank you. Oh yeah, gotta get the friend one. The friend one is the one that you want. I could get the save. Now we'll get the friend one. The friend one is far more important. Yeah. Okay. Alright, Mr. Fine, whatever. Just do this too. Okay. I'm really at odds at what they're gonna do with Riku, honestly, because I don't quite understand what they have in mind for Riku. At first they set him up as like this patsy person, right? That I get. Supposed to be like this emo kid that you're supposed to stop and all that jazz. Then they start making Riku kind of cool and just like, I guess like the Knuckles or Shadow the Hedgehog of the group essentially. And it's like, cool, whatever. We got that going on. And now he's kind of like above it all in the sense that Mickey is also above it all. Because like he hangs out with the dude all the time. And that's what I've been seeing, or rather feeling, whenever I watch the cutscenes, like from Kingdom Hearts 3 and all that jazz. And I even noticed Riku was actually in the Kingdom Hearts trailer was Monster Inc. I did not know that. I was like, who is this person? Who is, like, he did not look anything like the Riku I knew. He had purple hair. I didn't understand the purple hair bits. It made no sense to me. I was like, why is this? Why is this? I get one of these, and I got a random Joker card. Get that HP. Get it good. So now we're up to the amount that I had for Sora at the very end. At the very end! Now, is that sad for Sora, or just for me? Because Sora did not have, like, a lot of health at the time. Oh, jeez. Which I'll admit, I probably should have started pumping health a long time ago with that, but just, whenever you play like streams with these and whatnot, whenever you stream a game, you're not thinking too far ahead of just like, let's do other stuff and whatnot. You're thinking more so, like, how do I get things done fast, how do I do this cool, and all that such. At least that's the way I think of it. I mean, it ain't always there, but it's there, you know, it has logic behind it all. That too. Usually the smaller enemies I've noticed, they only have like a certain amount of enemies you have to kill, and that's it. So that's why I always try to go for them. Because it's just a small little ramp. Little bump in the shed. Get out of here. And no, honestly, I'm going to be like truthful to you. Aside from boss battles, I'm not just paying attention to the cards that I start swinging out. It's just easier that way. Because Riku's story plays more like the way that I was playing this game initially. And it's weird because of that, because that's the case. I'm just like, okay then. We could do a fungi room. Or we could do this. Okay, so here's where I'm gonna train. Right? Or... yeah. Okay, so here's where I'm gonna train, and then I'm gonna do that stuff. That does mean I have to find out where Conqueror's respite is. Which kind of sucks, because I might actually end up not finding it properly. And you would think with Riku, the way that he's designed, in the sense that he only has a set amount of decks, and he essentially only fights the bosses, because as far as I can tell, literally that's all he really does. He's more of a boss rush than anything else. Weird, right? That Riku's a boss rush character than anything else? Ugh. It's kind of weird how they just like, let's give him just something to do, I guess. Hope for the best. Hope no one notices differently. Even though everyone noticed. I guess that's why they just like have the decks made the way they are. So you can just take on a boss. I mean, maybe, I don't know. Oh, back in the darkness mode. It's like, whatever, dude. Darkness, here it comes. Okay. Yeah, a lot of these fights are just suddenly darkness, press an X button. That's it. I occasionally have to think if there's another like boss enemy around, or not boss enemy, like guard enemy, which is annoying because I don't want to. Well, I just keep pressing the X button. I actually really do like pressing the X button. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this before, but I really like to press the X button. I'm honestly still surprised how resilient they make buttons, because I feel like I press the X button a lot in games. Like, it's more of a nervous tick than anything else, and it kind of satisfies me in that way. You know, like you would have like a tick or something that you like to do on occasion. Like right now, I'm actually shaking my leg. Apparently I have restless knee syndrome or something like that. I got that from my dad, and it's just a weird sort of thing that's like, that's a thing? Apparently it is? I don't know where people get it. I think it's just like a natural thing that you get. But it's one of those things that I use to like kind of comfort myself and such. And I really don't see it as any kind of like disease or anything. Just, I know some people get fed up with it, but I just don't care. Like, I just don't feel like it's a disease thing, and it's something that you have to like grow up with. More of like a behavior thing type situation. Like it's not like OCD, but something similar to that effect, I suppose to say. Like, I can see it as part of that disease line or whatever, but not quite. And people that have OCD, like they do have it hard, like having to do like the same old ritual stuff over and over again. But just because you have a ritual that you do every now and again does not make you OCD, and that's something that just, it grinds me completely to where it's just like, do not use what you're saying as like a sort of excuse or a sort of stupid way of you saying you like things tidy, or if something irks you in particular, and it always gets me just like, that is not how you use that word. Because OCD is largely and utterly just for extreme cases. Like, they always have to do that. They always have to do this. They always have to do that. It's to the point where it's like crippling in that sense, where they just, it's not just going to bother them a bit, it's going to bother them a whole bunch of where they can't do things. It gets me. Same thing kind of happens with ADHD, but I feel like a lot of people that say they have it don't really have it. And I'm sure that's a controversial opinion to a degree to these people out there and whatnot that say that they do and that they don't. But just the way I feel in that regard too, with the ADHD, it's mainly because I work on extremes with that kind of situation and those kind of like little things. And as far as I'm concerned, you can learn to help yourself with that situation. OCD I know is treatable in that effect, and same as ADHD. I just don't know to the variance of how much you can. I will admit that much. I don't know the variant of like how much you actually can. Just like how people can cure themselves of depression. Don't happen. It's super rare, but it happens. That's something that needs to be acknowledged. That it do happen. It's not just like I'll always have it or always not have it. It's possible. Just literally just as possible. I'm not talking about controversial diseases and whatnot. Let's talk about how Jafar is so close. Am I right? Look at him. He's a big red boy. What are you doing? Riku, did you even know him? Did you know? Ow. As I recall, what I did is I just attacked this thing. How are you not? Get it! It's weird because it's not quite doing it. Oh my god. Alright, where's the bloody burp? What? Every time like I'm getting ready to like slam on this guy. No, no. God dang it. This is not what I wanted. Not what I want at all. Please be super. Ah! Stay where you are. Stay locked onto this guy. No. Every time. It hurts me every day. Please stop. See, like, I'm getting him good. Yeah, look at that. Can I please? Also, give me that, thank you. Ow, jerk. Alright. He's almost done with his HP or not. It is. Oh my god. It's so annoying. He just doesn't quite. There we go. Ow. There we go. Oh dang, look at that. We're like really dang close to it. Come on. Barb! Barb! Nope, I don't have a way to stop any of this. Mickey, why do you only have this many? Okay. There we go.
Your Majesty!
Come on, get them here. Oh! Why? Why was the... Why is it? Really? Really? Oh my god. It's so weird because, like, I aim for it, right? I'm aiming for it. You'll see. There we go. Just barely. Just barely. Oh my god. I have to jump because if I don't jump, it's never gonna get it. I don't understand at all. Like, it's not a hard boss, it's literally just hard to hit. Rude. Well, I got Jafar. No longer too close. Give me that HP. I need more of it. I need like 5 tons of it more. Alright, so where's the Conqueror's Respite? Where are you, buddy? There you are. So we're going to be going that way. And also be ignoring several different doors. Which is good for us. Because we don't need that. We don't need to go through like 5,000 doors. Or walk 5,000 miles. And I would walk 500 more. It's kind of annoying that we have to actually go to the Respite. Because it's like, just through a tense battle, right? Just got through this intense little battle going on. And then boom. Nothing's. Just blip. Then again, as I recall, Dream Darkness is supposed to have some sort of weird little thing too. Where basically, like you'll drop out of Sora's story and go into Riku's story. And then vice versa, where you drop out of Riku's story and go into Sora's story, because it's time limited, which I haven't really seen too much about it, but from my understanding of it, it's annoying, but not in the sense that you would think. Like, it pretty much just plops you out and just goes to the next area and whatnot. It's like, okay then. Oh jeez.
Take this. Like it.
Go. Take this. Interesting dual barrel. Get out of here, master. Mr. Smart. Oh, he's dead. Good enough for me. Get out of here. So a very cool thing is happening right now is that I'm actually cleaning my room. And just, it's nice. It's actually nice to actually start cleaning my room again. I do get into weird little tangents, and I'm not sure everybody else does the same thing that I do, but basically, at some point, I'll get really frustrated the way my room looks. and I'll just clean the bejeebus out of it. And I like going on these sprees. Like, that's how I usually like clean everything that I ever like have or own or whatnot. I'll just go on these sprees and just like, I'm gonna go move all this furniture here and go do that. And the main reason why I haven't done that lately is because I kind of like everything the way I do. Like, everything has like this nice sort of feng shui, like everything sticks together sort of situation in my room right now. I like it for that. I do. The only thing I wish, in all honesty, for my room that I have that I'm living in right now, is that I would have like a place to properly record. And what I mean by that is that I don't actually record a lot of my live action stuff, my vlogs and like looking at collections and whatnot. I don't record that in my room at all. I record it in bigger rooms and just like, because I kind of gotta. My room is so bloody cramped and everything. It really is. Like, it's not as cramped as like a Japanese otaku person's like thing, which, by the way, that was a more recent event that I saw where like Japanese like live with like a whole bunch of like bookshelves, like the otakus do, and like with like a bunch of like limited edition stuff and everything, and just like, why would you do this? Why would you just have a bunch of stuff that you are surrounded by? It doesn't make sense to me at all. And just I'm ever so slightly reminded that I am definitely not a otaku. As much as people want to label me that way over here. They do. My friends do all the time. I'm like, I'm not though. And I kind of not. I like to think that I'm not. I do want to learn the Japanese language though. Do not put them in high regard though. I don't put Japanese in a high regard. They got all the messed up things and whatnot. Like, for instance, Riku, right? As far as I could tell with all the cutscenes I've seen in between things and whatnot, Sora is gay for Riku, like, undoubtedly so. Like, it's not even a contest. I mean, you can say all they want about how, you know, Kairi, I made a promise to Kairi and whatnot. I don't see that. I do not see the context that Kairi and him are supposed to get together. If anything, I see Kairi coming onto her own business, just kind of like how Aqua did, and her being like a good, like really great character later on down the road. Not the same thing with Riku and Sora. I see them being in a romantic relationship. I really do. It is not just one of those things where just like, oh, there's fangirls and whatnot. It just, there's too much context otherwise. Like, Riku and Sora are always fighting, always having this kind of thing. Riku calms down a bit and whatnot, just like starts to appreciate Sora for who he is. Just like, okay, cool, you know, friends can do that too. Got it, cool, whatever. Which is the way that Sora just keeps putting onto Riku and talking about Riku, especially in this game, where he's talking to Riku's clone, and it's kind of like, what's going on here, you know? Let's put this whole situation here. Why is Riku, like, so important to Sora? Because, you know, Sora did not forget Riku. He did not forget that. You can say that's a number of things, but honestly, you're supposed to get the everything but the most truest things to yourself and whatnot. In this thing. Just saying, this is what I see. The gay boys together. And Sora more than Riku. Which is weird to say, because I honestly would have pegged Riku more so, but no. Sora's way more into it. Okay. So where to now? Here, and then there. Yep. So, right here. Okay, that needs an absolute 0. And we have 3 of the random jokers. Wow. I should have a 0 here. Yeah, boy. Let's get that training session in. Look, woo. Do it too. I'm literally just using these Antip rooms as trainings because, like, honestly, what else can I use it for? I can't get premium cards. As much as, like, I found out premium cards are bad, honestly, not by much. They really aren't by much. As soon as you get those reloadable ones back, and you're fine. That ether just, it works fine. There's freaking darkness up in here. Like in the game. Yeah. Thanks for the darkness. The darkness, Charlie. All the darkness. The more and more they talk about darkness in the game, in the series, the more and more I feel like the director just was like, because I can't use the Force, we're going to call it the darkness. I'm not even joking, because it feels so much like the Force. The very fact that Mickey's like an astral projection, the very fact that there's this sort of like Jedi versus Sith thing going on, and then there's nobodies, which are the in-betweens. And if you think there are in-betweens with the Jedi and the Sith, whoa, you need to be watching more Star Wars, because there is. They're called the Grey Jedis. Why they're still Jedis, I don't know. But they are the true way of the Force, as far as I'm concerned. As I do not like the Jedi, I do not like the Sith. I like both their ideals, but god dang it, dude, you gotta use both. You gotta be both light and dark, as far as I'm concerned. You gotta get that more like gray areas. God. I'm just kind of sad we don't get any sort of like, how to say, the thing. You know what I'm talking about, right? Just the thing. Oh, cool. We just kind of hit him that way. Give me some more time to show. Okay, it's like over there. Whatever. What the? Really? I gotta use the ladder like a poor person? I can't believe this mess. Ugh. Ugh. This reminds me of something though, that Kingdom Hearts actually had a manga. It's weird. I don't know why they did. It lasted like 3 books and never continued for no real reason. I don't get it at all. Why did they have the manga? Because they only finished like the 3rd one or anything. It's just so weird to me. And now that I think about it too, why don't they really have like the nobodies and whatnot in like Disney World and stuff like that? Is it because Square owns them too and they have to like pay royalties? Is that what it is? I mean, I know Disney likes their money and whatnot, but I feel like if they did any kind of like Kingdom Hearts thing for Disneyland, Disney World, they would get some bank. They would be able to just do more than just sell figurines and whatnot, you know? They'd be able to introduce more people to it and whatnot, like build your own Keyblade and all that such. I mean, they already have the Star Wars thing going on. I could see it. I mean, I know they sell, you know, Kingdom Hearts merch, but how much of it? Ugh. You don't think too much about this. Too much of a marketing standpoint here. Yeah. As I know, I'll keep me down some heartless.
Take this.
This constant love of just twirling and furling.
Take this.
And one and another.
Like it.
Stabby, stabby. Stabby, stabby. So much to go through. God dang. Please. Please. And we're back on darkness again. Okay. Okay then. I should be fine. Oh, Riku, gotta go all the way back up here. Are we gonna face another nobody boss or something? Is that what's gonna happen? I wonder. So I don't think we're gonna face Axel. I'm pretty sure Vexen is like the only guy that comes out here and is like, look at me, burr.
Take this.
Just need some health. There we go. So now we're at max health. Don't need any more health. Although I am kind of wondering, like, when is Mick gonna like come and talk to me again? My astral projection buddy isn't exactly with me the whole time. Poor Riku. Just a sad little twerp.